And we're live. Welcome back to Good Vibes Live. God damn it. I miss Mike so much. I miss him so fucking much. Kevin, how are you doing?
Great. What the fuck?
So yeah, Mike
feels wrong.
It doesn't feel right. It feels like you're walking into someone else's shoes because you are. That's all you're doing. You're filling in a role of someone else. For the time being, right. Mike is on sabbatical. It is unclear if he's found a cooler podcast. That could be what it is. That would be, I could see him doing that.
Might just be good at other things that are better.
He is good at other things that are better than this. I don't know. This podcast is pretty. That's why it's going to be really hard. It would be really hard for me to let go of it. Personally.
Yeah, you let go of our podcast pretty quick.
Yeah,
there.
Let's talk about that.
Somebody left this show.
Yeah.
And so you said, well, instead of saying, all right, that ship has sailed, let me focus on my other show. You take me away from our other show.
Yeah. After
to fill in the show that was abandoned
for a few weeks now. I left. You're talking, of course, about the Worcester County Murders podcast.
Yes.
The famous Worcester County Murders podcast that we are both usually the helms of. I think now
it's gaining a lot of traction. I think.
Well,
we might have to do both.
Good Vibes Live has just bought the Worcester County Murders podcast.
It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale.
No.
Everything's for sale.
I'm not selling.
Everything's for sale.
I own at least 50%.
I know your parents live, so.
You don't.
I do.
Okay.
You made sure of that.
Why? When?
Back in the day when we used to do door-to-door sales together.
You know the town or like the exact?
I don't forget anything. You never know when information like that might come in handy like it is now.
Have you been?
I stop by 2-3 times every month just to check, take a look on things.
Yeah.
They're very nice people.
Yeah, that's good. They're getting old, so I'm glad somebody's keeping a tab on them.
I'll do anything for you.
It's not me.
So what do you want to do, Kevin? Do you want to do Good Vibes Live, or do you want to do the Worcester County Murders? Do you want to just upload this podcast to both feeds?
Both feed? Double feeding?
I mean, that seems really self-aggrandizing, like jerking yourself off really hard.
Quite the opposite, actually. Because it splits up the views, you don't get to see like a fat 10. Instead, we'll have 5 on each channel.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. 4 of which are me on both.
Oh, you switch accounts and
I have a couple.
Watch.
I'm psychotic, yeah. I'm really fucking crazy.
I won't watch or listen to our podcast, but I'll open.
You're hurting us, bro.
I'll open
the algorithm's not going to help us.
No, I'll open it and I'll fast forward to the end and let the last 30 seconds play.
Okay.
That's a play, right?
I think so.
That counts.
YouTube makes the rules up whenever it's convenient. So.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to do, Kevin? Lay it on me, because we're down a podcaster.
I like the Worcester County Murders idea. It's a nice name.
It is.
Was your idea, by the way. I'll put that on the record. I'm willing to go on the record and throw you that cookie.
Yeah, it's you 4 years of marketing. All for that.
But Good Vibes Live is just a stupid name.
Okay, see,
there's definitely another fucking show called Good Vibes Live out there
there's
sure.
Not.
And
I know that there's not. What do you fucking go bring up your phone right now? You think I've been doing 20 of these? Like there is another show with the same
maybe it's possible.
Shut the fuck up.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Idiot. How many podcasts do you think there are? About half as many Americans.
There's a lot.
Well, there's about 2 podcasts for every 3 Americans.
For how many comics though? And there's millions of comics. People who say they're comics.
Listen, so Good Vibes Live, I think, is a better name than the Worcester County Murders.
I'm on my 3rd podcast now.
Here's my case. It sounds good. Good Vibes Live, right?
Just
Sounds
corny.
good. Rolls off the tongue.
So does
Neither
Worcester
of us
County
live in
Murders.
Worcester County anymore.
No, I do.
I do too, technically, but we live in Worcester County, not Worcester the city. We do comedy in Worcester the city. And I feel like we're kind of like fake people for doing, granted we go to some bad places in Worcester. We really do. Some really good places too.
And the account has almost 130 followers on Instagram.
That is a lot more, but I don't think that's not something we couldn't achieve here.
Well, I'm just saying, because
it's not like
we already have half an empire here, and you just
shouldn't make
instead
any
of starting from
130 followers on Instagram. That is not enough.
That's major.
That's not
a lot for like a
supermodel
or something, but
no, it's not a lot for anyone.
A lot of people, it would be a lot.
If I see someone with less than 130 followers, you know what I think of them?
I don't need
they're
to know.
Criminals. I think they're criminals.
Maybe. Or boomers.
They belong.
They're just boomers.
No, dude, some boomers really get at it. So we're doing Good Vibes Live right now, right?
Worcester County Murders, episode 18.
This is Good Vibes Live, episode 19.
Okay, this would be 18. Oh, so we were neck and neck there.
Yeah, we might be.
In the volume, huh?
I should know this. I stopped numbering them on YouTube because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I thought it was more important to have.
It's just something everyone does. They keep track of numbers,
Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Episode 14 was the episode you were on. 15,
Boom.
16.
I was
17,
very drunk for
18, 19. This is episode 20, Kevin. We had the same team for 20 podcasts.
That's a lot. How many subs on YouTube?
26.
What
is it?
And also our other pod is on my channel.
On your channel, Kevin. That is what this
and we've done 17 episodes, and I can't just move them to another channel.
That's what I know. Well, now you have to move them over to the Good Vibes Live channel.
That seems like a lot of work, dude.
Let's only take the good episodes. There's probably 2 or 3 of the bunch.
No, they're mostly good.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think they're bad.
I don't
know. Ones are worse.
There's some weird ones out there for sure.
This one's definitely the worst, though.
This one we're doing now?
Yeah, because
I'm not happy with it so far.
We're not sure what we're doing.
Yeah. I don't even know what podcast this is.
This is Good Vibes Live, episode 20.
I have COVID.
One of your hosts, Liam Marr, alongside the new co-host of the show. For now, Mike was pretty.
You're starting over?
Hope he comes back. Kevin.
Yeah, me too.
Knightley, my co-host, who is recovering from what?
Coronavirus. I wasn't gonna say one of those racist names for it, like you wanted me to.
Gonna ask. We don't do that.
I saw that look on your face.
Nope, didn't think you were gonna say anything offensive. That would be bad.
Stop Asian hate, bro.
Speaking of which, there was this guy in New York who I don't know all the details. I believe was an 65-year-old man who there's like this video, you can find him online, of attacking like this old Asian woman and yelling slurs as he's doing it. You can find that. But the interesting part of the story is he went to jail in 2002 for murdering his mother.
His mama, yeah.
You know about this story?
Yeah.
I didn't know you got out in less than 2 decades.
Yeah, they'll just let you out on. Well, we've been over this on the Worcester County Murders podcast. People do fucked up shit, and they'll remember that one guy. I think he was in Britain.
Yes,
he did.
You're
some,
right.
Like really disgusting shit, and he got.
You're talking like the monster of Worcester.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that guy. What did he do? Like 10 years, and then like he mostly lived among us.
Like less than the age of the people combined.
He was on like an outpatient program.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I guess you're right. I don't know.
So yeah, I think you do a lot less than you would think on good behavior.
I just never would have, you never would think a guy that was capable of doing that is also a racist asshole, right? You think those are usually different people, but
yeah.
I'm not saying that they're not both bad people. They are. I hate all hate crimes.
I hate the hate, dude. I'm a hater.
You're a hater of hate.
Yeah.
You're a lover of love. See, that's something Mike
would
say. That's something Mike would say.
Okay. So I should do more of that?
No, you do you. You're not Mike.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I usually pretend to be somebody else anyway. So
yeah, no, that's fine. That's all well and good.
I just want to keep it consistent.
Yeah, no, that's all well and good. I would say that's all well and good.
Maybe I should study some film.
Lists.
Or what?
We like to do lists.
Oh, all right. So we're doing the bits from this show.
COVID. Talk about
Good Love and Live. Yeah, I have COVID. Yeah. It's not that bad. No big deal, man.
500,000 Americans dead, and it's not that big of a deal.
For me, it was a walk in the park with a little sniffle, little sinus headache for a couple days.
But Kevin, you've just lost a bunch of weight, haven't you?
Your body's 25, 28 lbs actually.
25 claps.
28 claps. It's probably like 24 right now. I gain and lose 9 pounds throughout the day.
That was terrible.
Pretty much.
Sorry.
Huh?
That was like horrific radio, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you count out those claps?
No. It would be nuts if it was right, though, right?
You kept going, though. We'll go back and count them.
Yeah.
Maybe we can edit in a ticker.
Oh.
And watch it.
Actually, we supposedly have some people interested in coming on as editors. I'm not going to name their names because people have fucked me before.
Yeah.
So
once we do it live again, that'd be cool.
Huh?
Like
in person?
Once we do it live, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the first Good Vibes live.
I don't know. I still hate that name of the show.
It doesn't feel I feel like you're too negative of a person. Like Mike was a very positive
it's not
person. I'm a negative
brand.
Person, but Mike
but he could he outshines you, so.
Yeah. And you are just miserable. And
yeah, that's a wet blanket on everything. Dude.
It's not good. It's not a good
it's not good
duality
here.
All
right, you had a yin and a yang. Asian Lives Matter.
So
that was good for you. What?
What the fuck? Very offensive, Kevin.
Yeah. No, we're all about the good vibes here on GVL, Good Lovin' Radio. GVL? I'm your host, Chip Bigger Penis.
How are you saying it so weirdly?
What?
JVL, but why'd you say it like a fucking? It was weird coming out of your mouth.
I said J. It's a GVL. My bad.
Yeah.
My name's Chip McBigger Penison.
You understand why we're doing this, right? Why we're doing this over the Worcester County murders?
No, dude, it's not cooler at all.
The t-shirts are so good.
Dude, we could have a sick logo made up for Worcester County murders too.
Everyone's gonna think it's a true crime podcast, which was a joke at first, but then we started doing true crime stuff, and I do not want to be a true crime podcast.
And you just 10 minutes ago brought up
yes,
crime.
It's okay to talk about murders in passing, but to make a fucking living off of someone else's killing is bad.
Well, it was your idea. Person.
No, it wasn't. It was I came up with the name as a satirical. So it was satire.
It is satire, isn't it? Isn't all this satire?
This is satire, but that was supposed to be satire, and then we started talking about murders. And I ain't trying to make money off of someone's dead relative.
Yeah, so having COVID not worth. Yeah, well, we're transitioning here back to the I have COVID.
COVID. Talk about COVID.
This is I have a deadly disease, and no one really seems to give a shit.
You don't seem to take it seriously at all.
Well, I am in recovery. You know, the worst is behind me, so to speak. Barring
recovery.
any long-term fuck shit going on down the road.
You worried about that?
You know, sometimes I get extremely worried, and I start to hyperventilate, and I try not to think about that. And I just pretend that I'm okay.
God bless you.
Yeah, I need to appear strong to lift up the people around me, because if people know that I'm freaking out on the inside, then they might start to like take this virus seriously, and we can't have that. We need some people not taking this vaccine. We need people that aren't afraid to say no to this fucking vaccine.
No.
I'll say
I know for a fact you would have rather been out at comedy shows this weekend than have COVID.
Yeah, it was bad timing. It was out the
That's
first
not the
weekend.
point, you asshole.
Yeah, I'll get back out there.
You had an opportunity to get a vaccine before you got COVID.
I know.
Did
well,
you not? Said no.
No, that is true. We've talked about it on our show.
Know, but not on this show. Good vibes live.
I guess not.
Episode 20.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I wasn't feeling great about it at the time.
Would you, if you could rewind time, would you take that vaccine?
Maybe. I think it's probably the right decision at the time, because now it's a few months have passed.
Like a month.
And yeah, it's just days actually. I would have been second dose actually the day I got it. But anyway. No, I don't. No, I would have got it at the end of January. I would have been very vaxxed up. Let's say that. So, yeah. But I have to stick by my decision. I look like an idiot right now.
No, I know.
I wish I got that fucking vaccine. Fuck, my life is ruined because of this disease. I'll never smell again. My smelling's still fucked up. So
yeah, that might not come back. That is what I hear.
Well, no, it's getting better every day, you know. But
okay,
still, it's not 100.
So what do you mean by that? Do you just smell like shitty things?
Just like some stronger things.
Okay.
Like I could always smell like coffee if I put my face in like a coffee pot or something like that.
Do that?
But like what?
I said, do you do that?
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to when like for they call it smell therapy. You like to hold something with a strong scent, like an orange peel or some coffee grounds.
I think a lot of people have told you a lot of things in your life, Kevin.
When this time I was trying to listen to the doctors and articles on the mainstream sites. So
that's where you fucked up.
We have adjusted my approach to this whole thing.
Anti-big pharma stance on the show.
Okay. Well, I didn't use any pharmaceutical drugs whatsoever in my recovery. I used vitamins. So does that count? Is that big pharma?
That's $1 billion industry.
Yeah, but it's a different beast. That's what my doctor told me. Did we talk about this?
Yeah.
I asked him about vitamins, and he said, "Well, vitamins are $1 billion a year industry. You know,
it's not like
who knows if they." Yeah. I was like, "What? You said that with a straight face?" But yeah, I took vitamins. So D, zinc, C.
Yeah, I think that's
chugging body armor. You know that like that electrolyte elixir. Maybe we'll reach out to them for a sponsorship.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Favorite movies.
What the hell? Oh, you want to do the lists? Is this the list?
This is an organic segue
Yeah.
into the list section. It's a list, bitch, is the segment.
It's a list, bitch.
Yeah, we had only done one of them, two of them technically, before Mike.
Yeah, once we get those producer
left.
kids, they can throw in some music there, and
it's not. You know,
that's not what they do.
We're not gonna make them do anything extra. That's
dude. Well, what the hell would they do?
I don't know. Maybe if they want to do that, that'd be cool. But
well, I don't understand. I thought they would be doing shit like that.
I don't know all
like,
the rules, bro. I don't know. We haven't discussed everything yet, dog. They're not even doing it their job officially yet.
I thought the deal was done.
Just tease. I mean, they said they want to do it, but a lot of people say a lot of things, and sometimes life gets in the way. You gotta understand that. Like, I used to do this show with another guy, and then life got in the way, and he was tired of doing podcasts over Zoom.
Yeah, they suck, dude.
I don't really agree necessarily, but that's because
you don't have the same touch.
I think you're probably right there. I think I'm touched in a couple ways.
You find touch. You need to feel each other's warmth and breath on each other's necks.
Favorite three movies.
Favorite three. This is like why is this such a vague category?
Give me your three favorite.
This is like the first list.
Give me the
a fucking
movies that come to
fifth grader would come up with.
Three movies.
Three movies that I like.
No, that's not what I asked. Just come to your fucking head. What are the three movies in your head right now? 1, 2, and 3. Give me them.
I don't know. I'm not very cultured. I don't know.
That much is clear.
This feels like an attack. All right.
Well, you had to be so oppositional.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Segment.
I'm gonna go. All right. Best movie of all time: Tropic Thunder.
Interesting pick.
Better than The Godfather.
Okay.
Better than Goodfellas.
Wow.
Better than every Tarantino film. Better than every Scorsese.
All right, let's wrap it up. We get it. You think it's very good. Let's go to the next movie, please.
We're not going to discuss the first one.
No,
it's not the list. We create the list, and then we
create the list.
Scrap it.
If there's anything worth talking about, we will talk about it later. Right. But saying Tropic Thunder is the best movie ever made. It's more of a character.
I'm just trying to get the conversation started. That's a breaking off point, really.
Yeah, and I broke it off. Let's go. Second movie.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Excellent.
Not familiar.
Probably the. Oh
Next
no,
movie.
You don't even know about
option.
it. Well, we're gonna look that up at the end, right?
Probably.
Third best movie. I should have done it in reverse. Like 3, 2, 1.
Still say you did.
I'm building up the drama. No, because Tropic Thunder.
This is the third worst movie. Yeah, okay. This is the third worst movie.
No, they're all great.
This is the third best movie.
Third best movie of all time is Mrs. Doubtfire, dude.
Long live the great.
Sure. He's a joke thief.
Did you know that's Robin Williams the whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's a joke stealer.
Okay. Well, listen. I don't think it's cool to talk about a guy
and his own life stealer.
All right, buddy. Dark. He had children.
It's a fact.
Had children. You should show some respect to one of the great. It's not like during my routine where I do a Robin Williams bit.
Which is a terrible bit. Hope you don't still do it.
First of all, goes over great every time when I do it, and you know that. I know you know that. Second of all, it is a bad bit and is a wrong thing to say, and I would feel very bad if anyone associated with him
that joke with you.
Joke. Yeah, it's not good. It's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, my three favorite movies of all time. You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't like this bit.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Dude, no.
It's Mrs. Doubtfire, I think,
fucking
is the best
stealing my
movie
list,
of
dude.
all time.
Yo, get your own fucking favorite
Mrs.
movies, dude.
Doubtfire is the best movie of all time. Okay. But, obviously I got to come up with 3 of them. The second one for me would probably be, if I had to pick, probably be My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Greek Wedding, yeah.
Maybe the sequel, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2.
But is there a sequel?
They're interchangeable. If there is, they're interchangeable.
They just Godfather 2 on the second
Big
they
just
wedding. Just knocked it out of the park twice.
Now, my third favorite movie of all time, Tropic Thunder. It's probably Tropic Thunder.
It's a good one.
It's probably Tropic Thunder. I really think that's a great movie. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, it's
Anything
a good movie, dude.
About?
Nope.
Well, we only have one more segment.
Okay, what is it?
We have this ongoing.
We're just gonna go right in.
Mike used to do this. Mike used to do this. This was his favorite part of the show. This is
every show you do these, or will we change it up next time?
I don't know. Maybe we should stop. I don't feel really right. This was his idea, his brainchild completely.
All right.
It's a list, bitch was his idea too, but I don't know.
It's a list, bitch.
Yeah. This next part
it's a lisp, bitch.
Now, you were actually on an episode of the show. Do you know what I'm talking about, or
no? I blacked out.
Yeah, I did.
You're muffled, man. You muffled your mic.
Did I muffle my mic? Is this better?
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks for the heads up. Okay, so we like to end every episode with a submission to a playlist called the Good Vibes Live playlist, where it's a song that makes us feel good.
Okay. So people submitted for this?
No, we did. The idea would eventually be have other people submit. Whenever we had a guest, we would put them on the spot and they'd have to come up with a song that made them feel good.
Oh, all right. Well, we don't have a guest.
No, so if you were Mike and it was a normal
Mike
episode,
would pick it.
Well, we'd both pick a song.
Because nothing makes you feel good.
Because we're making nothing. No, bro. That's actually kind of funny that you mentioned that. I do listen, I was never good at this part of the show, really, because my music taste is terrible and sad.
You just like the stuff that makes you sad, yeah.
Yeah, well, I like stuff that makes me feel anything.
That's
usually
weird.
It's sadder music.
Yikes.
Kevin, you got any good feel-good songs?
You know, it was just like one day I just stopped listening to music. It stopped bringing me joy. Or maybe, I don't know, I stopped caring. I don't know.
Problem here.
I felt sometimes you wake up.
I'm going to go with
and it's gone. The love is gone.
Alkaline
Sometimes you wake up and it's just a fucking mess. You hate everything.
Mercy Me.
What?
Alkaline Trio, Mercy Me is the song
that makes you feel good. Alkaline
it's a good
Trio.
Vibe.
Isn't that
not
like
all
an
their
emo
songs.
Band?
Yeah, bro, but this song's pretty catchy, okay? And that's not the point. A song can be about something sad, but still be a hype song. Hey Ya by Outkast, it's about divorce. Okay?
Oh, wow.
It's about love being lost. Listen to him. He's rapping. He's on Mr. 3000. He's rapping.
Mr. Three Stacks.
But what he's saying is pretty sad.
I never listen to the lyrics. I just feel the rhythm.
I'm surprised.
And I can't say all the lyrics out loud. So, in those kinds of songs.
Okay.
Not that song. I don't think. I think I could say all those. You keep muffling yourself. You know what? Stay that way. Okay? Because this is my show now. Okay? Your buddy Mike, he's never coming back. All right?
Don't say that.
He's never coming back. You're not gonna have a reason to talk to him on the regular. You're gonna fall apart. You're gonna grow apart.
Yeah, that's how life seems to happen.
That's what happens with your college friends.
He lives in Colorado. I'm never going to see him again.
No, it's over. He was doing you a favor by doing this stupid show.
I know he was.
Whose idea was the name?
I'm pretty sure it was mine, but it could have been his. It seems like too positive of a thing for me to come up with, if I'm being honest.
This is a self-help podcast?
Originally, yeah, but it fell through because,
isn't there another self-help podcast in the
there was Bucked Up with
scene?
Sam Buck, but I believe.
What do you think about that show?
I think it's great. I think the guests are great. I think
what's your favorite episode?
Alan, the episode where he interviewed Alan Fitzgerald, because I'm an Alan Fitzgerald stan. So
you're a fan?
No, I'm a stan.
What is it? Oh, like Eminem.
Yeah, is that your good vibe song for the week?
Yes, Stan, dude. By Eminem.
We're putting
either
it on
that
the list.
or the song he samples. What is that song called?
I know the artist is Dido, but I don't know the song name off the top of my head.
Dido.
Yeah. We're gonna put on Stan because I think that's actually hilarious to have that in the good vibes.
As soon as I take over, it's
a very dark song.
Yeah, you gotta.
Should have had a Moral Technique Dance with the Devil on it next week.
Yeah. Only good vibes only, bro.
That's
the fucking sick. He spits a sick story in that, man.
That's a great
very
song.
Positive story about.
Listen to a Moral Technique
enlightenment,
and just in general, but listen to a Moral Technique.
Dude, the twist in that is
stop
a great one.
Let them experience it.
I'm just telling you, you won't see it coming.
All right,
and you'll
bro,
be
they're gonna see it coming.
Punch in the air.
You're like the asshole that's just like, yo, did you catch the movie last night? It was so crazy.
And somebody ruined a book to me that way.
Good.
Which is much worse than a movie. It takes more time.
It's not.
Yeah, book.
You're gonna watch a lot more movies than you're gonna read books, bro. Someone saved you some time. That's what they did.
Okay. Well, I had to finish it.
Did you finish it? And you're like, he didn't fucking lie, that bastard.
Yeah.
All right, so
that was the last book I ever read.
Songs of the week: Alkaline Trio, Mercy Me, and Stan by Eminem.
Yeah. Oh, so we get two? We can have more than one?
So it's one each. I don't know how you weren't able to grasp that.
It's just a boring thing. Did you guys make it like fun or something?
Mike was generally a little bit more positive and upbeat. Okay. And I think that made things a little bit more fun. But
it keeps things moving sometimes.
Yeah. It's not like but you're you. You just got to be you. Is what matters.
Yeah.
You don't got to be Mike. You're not trying
to be Mike.
I
have COVID. I can't just be on the ball all the time.
Fun of a sick person.
I know. I'm like a disabled person. You're an ableist.
Not getting carried away with that term. I have plantar fasciitis, bro. I could dodge a draft right now. That's how Trump did it. Me and Trump, we have a lot in common.
That's what he had, plantar fasciitis?
Yes. He was able to dodge the draft into Vietnam.
Was his family rich? Like he couldn't just get out for that reason?
I'm sure he did not actually have plantar fasciitis, but he paid a doctor to say he did. So
he's got to come back in 4 years, dude.
He's going to come back and win in 4 years. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
We usually, we sometimes talk about the news and stuff, but there's nothing positive in the news these days. So
there used to be on the show. Good news.
Yeah, I know. We would sometimes bring in a news segment, but it's been a rough year, just in general, actually. All right. Well, this has been good.
I got the brain fog, I'm just not on the ball.
Kevin Knightley and
never be the same.
Never be the same.
I'm never gonna smell right again, and it made me gay. Okay, so I got to switch everything I've been doing.
I think we should probably cut this off.
I got to change everything. I gotta get healthier, and who knows what the vaccine's gonna do.
Okay. Well, this has been Good Vibes Live.
The long-term effects, they don't know them.